Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Lasha.
Okay. And welcome to TJU's webinar. And first of all, I will show my screen. And I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Miss Chai from Tianjin University, who is in charge of master program. And we will invite our student Timothy to share his experience about how to apply for our CSC scholarship and his studies at TJU. And first of all, please scan our QR code. If you have WeChat, you can scan the QR code here and join our WeChat group. And if you have any questions, you can ask in group. And if you didn't have WeChat, it's okay. Look there, we have email box, and you can also send email to us, and our teachers will give you solutions about your questions. First of all, I'd like to invite our great student Timothy, who is also our international admission ambassadors, and to give you a presentation about his experience about studying at TJU. Timothy, are you okay?
Yes, Lasha.
Please share.
Yes, we'll share my slide. Okay. Okay, is my slide visible, Lasha?
Yes, please go on.
Yes. Oh, may I pause for a while? I have some error with my slide. I will edit for 2 minutes. Wait a while, Lasha.
Okay.
Okay.
And we also invite our other student ambassadors in the group. So if you have any questions, you can type in the message, and our teachers and ambassadors will help to give you a solution. What's more, after our presentation, we will have a QR section. So you can also ask when we finish our presentation. So don't worry.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, sure.
Timothy.
Now it's okay. Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Joseph Hutagaol. I'm Tianjin University International Student Ambassador and currently in my master degree in Tianjin University. And today I'm happy to share with you guys about Chinese government scholarship, how to apply, and how I got to Tianjin University. And of course, first of all, here's my introduction. I was also studying undergraduate in Tianjin University, and I was the outstanding graduate. And right now, as a leader of the brand student ambassador. And of course, currently I'm studying my master in chemical engineering with full scholarship from the Chinese government scholarship, and I applied through the Type B of the university program. And previously in my bachelor, I got the full scholarship of the chemical engineering special scholarship. And of course, in my activity as a student and also doing research, I have published 2 papers as a co-author and a first author in the Q1 SCIE journal. And for those of you who wants to contact me, feel free, as I am open to guide you guys to apply to Tianjin University. Here's my social media, Instagram, WeChat, and other social medias. And of course, the main topic is today I'm going to share to you how to apply the CSC Type B University program. And for those of you who are currently applying, remember that the deadline is getting closer, which is until 5 February 2025. And I hope you guys can prepare your application. But before, maybe I can share to you about like different types of CSC. This is just in general for those of you who are wondering. So there are 2 types of CSC that is mainly we know about, which is CSC Type A and Type B. Now, Type A is actually a bilateral program, which is related with 2 evaluations from the embassy and university. And there is one more, which is Youth of Excellence program. So this Youth of Excellence program is for those of you who are in the government employees. But for us in general, we apply for the bilateral program. And here is the only for the Chinese taught program. And this is requirement is depend on the embassy. But for us that we want to apply directly, and faster and also much clearer deadline, we can apply through Type B. Now, Type B is all for the English and Chinese taught program. And also this is for master and PhD, and this is the age limit. And the requirement for the Chinese taught is HSK, and then for the English taught program is TOEFL IBT and the IELTS minimum band 6. So you can see the minimum language requirement. Please follow this. And the coverage and benefits is covering all the full tuition waiver, comprehensive medical insurance, free accommodation on campus, and also monthly tuition. So for those of you who wants to apply for bachelor, master, doctoral, here's the stipend amount per month. And of course, the application deadline, we have to understand that the university program is about to reach 5 February 2025. And this is for the pre-admission for bilateral program. But I can say to you guys, for the Type B, during the online application at first, it is not required for you guys to upload the pre-admission. You can directly start the application. And I'm going to show you just a big introduction, about Tianjin University. Tianjin is very close to Beijing, one of the 4 municipalities in China, and the average living costs. For those of you who are thinking about continuing study, this is a very good and ideal place for study. And of course, Tianjin University is the first modern university in China, and also top 10 in China and top 300 in the world. And top majors in engineering, science, and then architecture, business, and all the majors that you can think of is the key majors and have been evaluated and even have the international accreditation. For example, in my major, chemical engineering, have been internationally accredited by the Chemical Engineering, the Institution of Chemical Engineers, so as well with other majors. And this is just a value of the tuition is much affordable than other universities. And of course, this is the list of the major which is available in English. You see, there are a lot of majors. You guys can go to the portal and just choose any major that you like. This is for master and PhD. And for bachelor, you see there are only 3 majors available in English. And of course, this is just a bit of introduction about bachelor program if you want to know, but the more information you can see in the website. But we have also Chinese government scholarship for bachelor. And then for master program, we have the CGS Type B and Type A, and also a language scholarship, International Chinese Language Teacher Scholarship. And of course, as a disclaimer, when you guys apply for CSC, and let's say your application didn't go through the next evaluation, Tianjin University will automatically reconsider for Tianjin Government Scholarship, and also, for example, for the Peiyang Future Scholarship. So this is a good chance for you guys. You can continue directly to apply for the CSC, and Tianjin University will provide you the follow-up through email, and you can pay attention to the email status that you get. Now, here's the requirements, especially for the master PhD. You have to be under age 35 for the master program, but for PhD is under age of 40, and this is the requirements. So for those of you who haven't met the requirements, you have to have the minimum requirements of IELTS minimum band 6, TOEFL of IBT minimum 80, and Duolingo no less than 110. And of course, if you guys have studied before in your previous education in full English, you can provide the medium of instruction certificate from your previous university, from previous school. Now, this is important. And also for you guys who want to study Chinese, minimum HSK 5. So if you guys apply for English taught major, you do not need to upload the HSK certificate. So please pay attention to this. If you guys have the requirements, let's say you got the IELTS 5.5, unfortunately, you have to improve your score, and then it will be considered because this is the minimum language proficiency. Now, this is the documents which you guys can fulfill. The first is your diploma. So I understand that some of you guys are in your final year, so maybe you haven't got your certificate yet, but you can request pre-graduation certificate or UG毕业证明 from your university, and this is also applicable for you to apply for the.
I think you can maybe speak slower because some students said you go so fast they can't get some point. So just go slower.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So basically for the requirements, you guys can prepare the diploma, or if you haven't got your certificate, you can request the pre-graduation certificate or the UGP 证明 from your university. And then some of you may right now in your third or will be reach your fourth semester in your master study or bachelor. Maybe in your bachelor, you are right now in your seventh or sixth semester. So you can prepare your academic transcript from first to sixth semester or from first to seventh semester. Okay, and then please prepare your passport. If your passport is about to expire, please extend the passport so it can. There's no problem in the formalities in the during the application process. And then please upload the proof of Chinese or English proficiency, and then study experience resume. So maybe many people, many students have received email. There is a template provided by Tianjin University. You guys have to fill this, and then you can upload it in the study experience resume section. Now, maybe some of you ask the question whether you can upload your own CV. Yes, you can also upload that. So, but the more important is you have to upload this, and then you can also upload your personal CV. It's also okay. And then personal statement or study plan, minimum 800 words for master, and also minimum 1000 words for PhD. So later I will give you guys some tips about how to write personal statement or study, or we call it research plan for the application. And then for those of you, please also do medical checkup. Tianjin University also provide the template for foreigner physical examination form. Okay, please upload this. And then scan of certificate of non-criminal records. So for here, you guys can go to the police station, but if you cannot do that, you can provide the good performance certificate or 良好证明 from the university. So either one of these. But you have to prepare this certificate of non-criminal records. It's also required. And then other attachments, which means if you guys apply for architecture, please provide 5 sketches and provide an introduction video. And let's say you guys also have like certificate, and then maybe volunteer participation, or you guys attended conference and you get this certificate, please combine all of them in one file and then upload it into the TJU portal. So for example, if you guys have an academic, but you guys very active in non-academic, like in your community or whatever, please provide the certificate, and it can be a plus point in your application process. Now, for all of this application, we have about 2 weeks from now. So please prepare all your documents properly. And one more important thing is that some of you may come from your native country or other countries, and your document is not in English or Chinese. Please translate it with a notarized translation, and then you can upload it in the portal. But if your document is already in English and Chinese, then you can upload it. Now, the process of application is this way. For the especially in this point is CSC. The first is you have to go to the CSC portal, which is campuschina.org, and it is better for me to show directly about the process. So I hope you guys can see this. So the process is that for CSC Type B, first go through the website campuschina.org, okay? And then you can click the scholarship application for students here. And then you guys will be brought into this website. So from this website, you can even translate it into English. And then please provide register and log in to your account, okay? And then if you already log in, you will be get into this. Yeah, you will get into this application online. So you can put here application online, and you will get into like edit your personal details. And then after that, you can choose type B. Now, this is the process of applying in the CSC portal. So later you can continue your application, and then after your application, you can download the application form. So other than that, as I explained here, after you download the application form from the campuschina.org, and then you can directly continue to the Tianjin University portal, which is tju.at0086.cn/student. So do not forget, after from here, you can download the application form to the Tianjin University portal. So please take a screenshot of this because it's very important. And then the Tianjin University application portal will look like this. So this is the Tianjin University application portal. And then here you can register and create your account. And then after you log in, it will look like this. Yes. So it will look like this. So from here, you can like immediately start your application. And then here I have like application ongoing, for example. And then here, you can fill in all your basic information. So please provide everything here. Please make the correct answers. And then here in the financial sponsors, guarantors information, emergency contact, you can put in your family members information. And here the most important thing, if you go to the document section, you can see that here you can upload your scholarship application form. Here, please upload the CSC application form in here. So do not forget about it. And then, yes, this is the documentation that you can provide. And then here you can upload the study experience resume. There is a template from Tianjin University website, and you can upload it to here. So that is the general application process. This is very simple. It's online. And here, after you submit in both application portal, CSC and the Tianjin University portal, and then you just wait. There will be preliminary review. And if Tianjin University has come to the evaluation, they will send you an email for evaluation and online interview. Now, here the deadline is 5 February, and let's say you already submit the interview period between February 1st and March 31st. And there will be email stating your online interview. And then after you have passed the online interview and the evaluation process, Tianjin University will provide the pre-admission letter. And that pre-admission will be re-uploaded into the CSC portal. So that is for you guys wondering about the pre-admission. You guys applying for Type B, there will be no need to apply for pre-admission at first. Later it will be given. But for the Type A, then you guys can apply the pre-admission first directly from the Tianjin University portal. So let's say you already apply in the status of the Tianjin University portal. This is, I can explain like general process. So after you submit, there will be processing. And if you guys have received this email that shows revoked, please pay attention to the portal status, and then you guys can resubmit. But if let's say you already go to the interview, then if you guys have passed the online evaluation and the teacher have said that you get the pre-admission, there will be pre-admission. And then after a few months, we hope the result is accepted. But let's say you may have some, let's say the evaluation didn't go through to the next round, there will be Tianjin University will reconsider whether for Tianjin Government Scholarship and the Peiyang Future Scholarship. So that is for the application process. So please remember, do not forget to apply the CSC portal and then apply at Tianjin University portal. So this is some tips for you guys to apply for the research plan. The research plan here actually provided template from Tianjin University. And during my application, I don't know how to write it, but there is a template from the Tianjin University. And here I can share to you the how to write. This is just an example, and this according to your condition. First is that you have to have like a preliminary research proposal, which means what kind of research direction that you guys want to go. And this is what it means by the professional topic description. And here you can write a working topic. For example, in your research, let's say you're from chemical engineering or mechanical engineering. I believe that you guys are doing maybe your thesis, or there are some topics, for example, in mass transfer or separation. Here you can write the example working topic. So for example, you want to work on separation, then you can go into more specific in the membrane separation or catalyst, or for example, with the process control. And then here you can write the research context. So why do you guys interested in that research? You can provide some background. For example, you have read some literature, or maybe you see in your country or in your current research that you specify some problem, and you set out the research framework. which means you guys do not only say that you're interested in membrane separation, but what is the framework? What is the scope of the research that you guys want to go through? For example, we discuss about membrane separation. You guys want to introduce about how to optimize the catalyst in the real life operation. Maybe you want to optimize the process control, or you want to improve the membrane interaction between the chemical interaction, intermolecular interaction. So you guys can go deeper, more specific, and this depends on your interests. And this is how you can look into the Tianjin University website and see the list of the professor research direction. Now, at that, you can see what kind of research that the professor is doing. So in the website of Tianjin University, it is provided for the professor list. And then from that objective, for example, you have set out you want to do this research and set out the main background, and then you provide the context. And then what are you aiming in achieving in research? So please provide more specific, like the quality of the outcomes and improving the performance. For example, if you say that you're interested in membrane separation, then what kind of objectives you want to come up. It doesn't have to be so specific that you want to revolutionize everything. No, it will be too much. But if you say in a much more like a realistic process, for example, you want to improve the, for example, metal ligand interaction in the membrane separation, it will be good because it shows you the feasible and reliable outcome. So there shows the quality. If you guys show the quality in your research, sometimes it will be much more better in relating with the professor's research, right? And then how to get this information, like how do you set your objective? Then you can read more papers in the internet. You can see the professor's research profile, or maybe you can see further in the real issues in the internet. So this gives you a reliable idea in your research direction. And maybe some other example, for example, I'm doing, in my thesis, for example, I'm doing crystallization. So when I set out in the crystallization, I want to go to industrial aspect, and then I want to go to the specific in the food aspect. So it goes deeper and more specific. Now, the next one, if you already read your research, you have got the background, okay? You have got the, for example, the scope and context. So what are the research questions? You can set out the key problems that happens. So the key problem, for example, from membrane separation is that there are too many, for example, too many catalysts, or the performance is too low. Or for example, you can say that the material is not sustainable. Now, when you're thinking about the research problem, is the key problem that need to be solved, and you can do that in the in your research. And you can, for example, make some suggestion, and then after that, you can see the research methodology. If you already found the problem, now in the current situation, what are the key method or methods to address the research problem, research proposal? Now here, the way to understand the methods is that you can see the professor's papers, and then you can see what kind of methods is the research group using. And now in this case, you guys didn't only like replicate, like you want to follow the current methods, but you can see from the methods that are being used, what can be improved from the current development. For example, you want to use this method combined with other methods and then using for optimization. Or maybe you want to use another method that hasn't been used before, but you know that it can improve your performance in your current research. Okay, so I think this initial aspect that you write here is very useful for you guys to apply from bachelor to master, right? Because maybe most of us, we haven't started many research yet. But for this, if you are right now applying for PhD, then you already have your research at the master's level. Then you can explain from your master level research, maybe you want to expand in the PhD, what kind of contribution, what kind of new innovation that you can apply in applying for the research in the doctoral level. So this is telling that you want to develop more in your research. So for example, in my research, for example, in industrial crystallization, I am researching about the food technology, and then I introduce about the specific chemical of the succinic acid. Now, in my bachelor research, I already have achieved, for example, to optimize the powder properties. Now, let's say you want to apply for a PhD. What can I share is that you can improve it in a much more specific level. For example, if you have improved the performance, then in the future, in the PhD level, for example, you want to use how to make a high throughput production. So very specific, how to optimize it or how to streamline it, or maybe you want to combine with other methods to make it much more efficient. So PhD is a big commitment. You guys can read much more papers. And I think when you guys already completed your like research in your master, I think there will be like something that you want to improve in the PhD research. Okay, so for example, that you already read many papers and you have make some research background, your topic description, research background, and then aims and objectives in your research, you have formulated the question. Now here you can provide some readings, how and from where you provided the key references that informs your proposed area of research, which means when you guys type in your research background, it's not like you use ChatGPT. You know, you have to be careful using ChatGPT because the professor will know that you use ChatGPT. When I prepare my own research, at that time, I am not really familiar with GPT yet. So I'm using like a lot of papers. And then the professors, when they interview me, they know about those research direction, but they didn't mention anything about using GPT. And this is very important because using GPT, it will not be accurate. So I think for you guys, please spend much time, maybe in few days or few weeks, you can understand your proposed area of research. So for example, you read it from the book or from the professor's paper. And I think I can give you some tips. If you cite from the professor's papers, for example, you know that the professor have published this paper, it will be a good reference that the professor know that you are reading his paper. Now, this is some tips that I can give about the research plan. And when I prepare for this, it's about like more than 1 month that I prepare for everything, the research context, and then the objectives of the research. And this is very important because maybe you have some maybe confusion about how to form your research plan. This can be a good start. So you can prepare, you can look at the list, what kind of research direction you're interested, and then you can think of the topic that you want to work about, and then provide some context in the background. So how do you come up with that topic? And then you set up the scope, the context, and then what is your objective? Like maybe some issues and quality of the outcomes and more. And then you set out the problems. What are the key problems that makes you want to achieve those objectives? And then you provide the methods in your research. And then from there, you can explain how that methods can improve and solve your research question, solve your problems and everything. And then of course, do not forget, you can also provide the key readings. From where do you come up with those research proposal and with all the direction that you provide. And please review it one by one because we do not know in the interview what kind of question the professor will ask. And this is very important. And especially when you send email for acceptance letter to the professor, either the professor will read it or not. It depends on the professor. So please provide a good research proposal properly. And if we are lucky, then the professor will see, and then you will see that the professor will read all the research direction that you have provided. Okay, so I hope it helps you guys for the research plan. And right now, I just want to share my experience in my study in Tianjin University. And at that time when I was a graduate, I was the outstanding graduate. And this is my mom that I proudly brought to Tianjin University to celebrate my graduation. And then, of course, I also have experience in exposure in media, sharing content with Tianjin University and hanging out around Tianjin. And in Tianjin University, there are also internship experience. And then I also participate in the lab with my teachers and with other international students. And currently, I am the international student ambassador for since 2021 and has helped many students. And I'm also reaching the first prize, outstanding student ambassador. And of course, currently, I'm also the ambassador with various students from various countries. And right now, in my master's studies, I'm doing research in industrial crystallization. And of course, it's a very wonderful experience working with my professor. My supervisor is Kao Chen Kwon. And currently, I also participate in my Indonesian Student Association, having a very good experience, and also working together with Chinese people. And also networking with international students such as the International Cultural Festival. And for those of you who are already have the contacts, then you can scan this for the Telegram and WhatsApp application group. You can take a screenshot and enter the group later. And you can also scan the WeChat group, which I have provided here. And here we will answer all the questions from we have like fellow ambassadors, and the teachers will help you to answer all your questions in the application process. Now, let's say you have a question to the official Tianjin University email. You can contact the our admission teachers from the graduates and also the ISO. And of course, if you guys need some additional guidance, I also provide video guide in my channel about how to apply to the application guide to Tianjin University, undergraduate, master, PhD, and also the Chinese government scholarship. Yes. So I hope this explanation will help you guys for the application to the CSC through Tianjin University, because the more important thing is that you can prepare your research plan properly and follow the application process, and you can complete. And I hope to see you guys in Tianjin University. And for more questions, we can start the Q&A session, and in the future you can contact me through my social media. Yes. Thank you, Larson.
Okay, thank you, Timothy. And I will show our PowerPoint for some questions that you have mentioned in the message box. I want to inform that wait moment. And many students ask some questions about different programs, so I will emphasize some points about our programs. We have bachelor program, master program, and PhD program. And we will open our application timeline from October to next June. So if your guys maybe have already prepare your documents, you can apply now because we have already opened our application system. And you can also see for the tuition fee, we have different levels tuition for a fee for different programs. So you can check it. And also many students ask about programs. We have English TOEFL program and Chinese TOEFL program. As Timothy mentioned, for English TOEFL program, you must have English certificate like IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, or the certificate from maybe your high school or your university to improve that your course or instructed in English. It also can be used as English certificate. And for bachelor levels, we have 3 programs taught in English. But for master program, we have more than 13 programs taught in English. And for PhD, we have 47 PhD programs taught in English. And for Chinese TOEFL program, you must have HSK or the certificate to show that your maybe high school or your university was taught in Chinese. It also can be used. And if you want to know maybe the major list for different programs, you can ask our ambassadors. They have already set the list in the message box, and you can also visit our website to make sure all the programs, all the majors. And for the scholarship, this is for our PhD programs. You can see we have Type A, Type B, and Beiyang Future Scholarships. For Type B, Timothy has mentioned we have 2 programs. First, the program will close in the 5th of February. It's our Chinese University programs. And the second is Silk Road program. for the details of Silk Road program, we didn't post the information in our website because we're still waiting for the notice from CSC office. So we maybe will post the instruction of Silk Road program for 2025, maybe in maybe March. So if you want to apply for the Silk Road program, you can visit our website in March. And for the master program, besides the CSC, we also offer Tianjin government scholarship for students. And for the student who want to apply for the majors related to Chinese language, you can also apply for international Chinese language teacher scholarships. And many students ask about if they apply for CSC for Tianjin University, do they need to apply for other scholarship? I think you needn't to apply for other scholarship because if you apply for our CSC and didn't get it, we'll consider you automatically for the Beiyang scholarships or for Tianjin government scholarships. And for the high-level postgraduate aid programs, the deadline is the 5th of February. So if you want to apply it, you must finish all the application in TJU website and CSC website. And for the document, Timothy have mentioned before, and I want to emphasize 2 points. First, if your diploma or academic transcript was not in Chinese or English, you must be translated. But if your document was in English, no need to translate it to Chinese. And the second one, many students ask about is the acceptance letter compulsory for or mandatory for the student who want to apply for master or PhD. It's not compulsory. If you don't have it, you can apply. It's okay. But if you have it, it will improve the possibility for passing the academic check of our academic school. And many students were worried about they have sent many emails to the list we have given to you to the professors, but they didn't give any response. Don't worry because maybe the professors didn't want to accept international students this year, and also they will very busy to check their email box. So you can apply first, and if you maybe get acceptance letter after you finish your application in TJU website, you can contact us and we can maybe help you to upload your acceptance letter. So it will more convenient because if you waiting for the response from our professor, and you will miss the deadline of the CSC scholarship. And this is the admission procedures for the CSC. And first, you must finish your application before our deadline. Then TJU will have review and interview. And for the review, we maybe need to take maybe 4 to 6 weeks to pass all the reviews because our university need to check your review first, and the academic school also need to review your documents. Then the professors will also check it. So it will maybe take more than several weeks to finish the review process. And after the review, if you pass it, we'll send email to you to arrange an interview. And Timothy have said to you for the interview, we will invite professors to give you the interview. They will ask you some questions related to your background or maybe related to your research proposals. So you need to prepare before the interview. And after the interview, just wait for our notice, because after the interview, if you have passed it, we'll send message to you that you have passed it. And after pass the interview, we will also check your documents and send it maybe to the office who will review the scholarships. So the Chinese Scholar Council will review all the candidates' documents, and after it maybe will maybe in March or in May we will give in March we'll give the pre-admission letters for the students who have maybe passed the first review of the CSC scholarships. And if you get the admission letters, you can upload in the CSC website. If you didn't get it, don't worry, because we will have the second review for the Silk Road programs. So the Silk Road programs review will be take maybe in March. So you need to wait 2 months. Many students was very worried about their maybe process. They will ask many questions about their status and about what's the result, when the result will be released. So I want to tell you that the final result will be released in July. So you need to wait. Maybe some students finish their interview maybe in February, but they also need to wait maybe more than 3 months to about the final result, because we need also to wait for the result from the China Scholarship Council and maybe the Tianjin government to release the final list about the scholarship. And for the registration, it's always begin with the end of August or the early to the September. And this is our maybe contact information about the email box or about some websites. We have posted all the information about different programs and different scholarships. So you can go to our website to check the details, and you can also send emails to our email box. But I want to say sorry about maybe these days, we have already in winter holidays, and we maybe check the email box and the application system, maybe not so frequently. So if maybe you have sent email to us or have upload your applications, we will check it as soon as possible. And I want to show the last page about my presentation, and this is our WeChat group. So if you want to join the WeChat group, you can scan here. And let's move to the QR section. And if you maybe guys can open your microphone, you can also open your microphone to ask directly, okay? And if you cannot open your microphone, maybe you can type in the box. And I will check it.
老师好，老师, I have a question.
Mhm.
老师, I already got acceptance letter from Tianjin University, and after that, I already uploaded my all of documents in the university portal, but they are still reviewing. Like, I will send you the picture after meeting.
So you, I didn't go to your point. You want to know about your
I
status?
just want to know, like, what should I do now? Like, I already uploaded my documents in university portal.
Ah, so
So
if you,
now I am still waiting.
If your status is in processing, it means we have already maybe checked your documents and sent your documents to the academic school. You need also to waiting for the response from the academic school. If they have maybe passed your application, we will send you emails. Okay. In
Okay.
processing means we have already do it for your application. Don't worry. But
Okay,
it
thank
may
you.
take time.
Okay, thank you so much, Laushi.
Laushi,
Yeah.
may I ask you one question?
Yes.
I want to know, I have passed the interview, but I want to know how many days it may take to send me the pre-admission notice, or how many days it may take to send me the further notice.
I have said to you for the first batch of the CSC, we will send the notice maybe in the end of March, but the second batch of CSC, we will send it in May, so different month. You just need to wait if you have passed the interview.
Okay, thank you very much.
Can I ask a question,
Hello,
please?
Laushi.
Well, I want to ask that there is a requirement for a recommendation letter where you guys ask for associate professor. So, if we don't have any letter from associate professor, is it okay to submit the letter from assistant professor?
For the recommendation letters, it must be from the associate professor or professor. We only accepted two types of it: associate professor or professor. Assistant professor, we cannot accept it.
Okay, so can I take it from dean, etc.? They won't be teaching me, but it is the only way to get associate professor from a dean. So is it okay for you guys will accept it?
Yes, but if they can give it to you, it means maybe they were familiar with you, so it's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Ma'am,
my
I have a
question
question too.
is, my question is,
questions?
I'm currently seeing admission letter is issued, so I don't know if it's possible to be able to see that admission letter is issued for me at this current stage.
Admission letters, you mean pre-admission letters?
Yeah, in my portal, currently I'm seeing admission letter issued. So I don't know if that is correct, or I am not sure.
You apply for CSC type A?
No, CSC type B.
I
I
said
applied
for
for CSC
CSC,
type B. Yes,
for
and
CSC type B, you needed
yes.
to apply for the pre-admission letter before your application. We only issued it when maybe you after the interview and passed our CSC first review, then we'll give it to you. It may be issued in March or May.
Okay, so currently now I can just leave it as it's processing, but admission letter is not yet issued, right?
Yes, if maybe your status in TJU website is in processing, it means your documents were still under checking, so just wait for the further notice. Okay.
Hello,
Okay,
Ms.
thank you.
Ruchi. Hello,
Hi, can
am
I
I?
take- Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Can I?
Hello.
Yes, Ma'am Nushi. I am Almas from Pakistan. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
I have a question. I applied for CSC Type B scholarship last year, and I passed the interview as well for Masters in Chemistry. But after my interview was passed, I didn't receive any update from university for unknown reasons. And at this year, I also applied for scholarship. When I applied, Hello. When I applied, it was the start of CSC Scholarship. I applied roundabout in last week of October. And after that, I got an email from university concerns that they can't see my information CSC portal. So can you explain what could be the possible reason? Because after a long time, they confirmed that yes, now they can see my information. But after that, I haven't received any update from university.
I think I have contacted you to explain the status about your CSC because we also don't know what happened to maybe some IT problem or some bugs with the website. We cannot see your application in CSC portal, but I think we have already helped you to maybe solve it.
So in this year, it's been almost 2 months. So when interviews will be scheduled for master's program in chemistry?
The interview will range from February to the May. Will maybe one by one. So just wait for our notice because now we're also in winter holidays and some professor maybe will arrange the interview after maybe the end of February or the start of March. It's not too late because as I said to you, the
Okay,
first
right
check
now,
of the CSC review will take in the end of March. So just wait.
Okay, right now I have acceptance letter of Tianjin professor, but I just have some fear due to this reason. I am not withdrawing my CSC application to upload my acceptance letter that I may fear that somehow it will affect my application and maybe university will not find my application again. So what you suggest, should I withdraw my application at this hour and upload my acceptance letter?
Yes, you can withdraw it and upload it again.
Will it not affect my application?
Sorry?
Will it not affect my application to withdraw at this time because we are left with only 5 days for the deadline?
I have said to you that we will check it in the March. So it's okay for now. You withdraw it and re-upload it within the, I think in the February is okay.
Can I
老
have
师，
yeah
嗯
hello
各位老师，
那个
各位同学，
我觉
好啊。
得刚刚有一个人已经问了，我也想问个问题，但是他说那个下面的那个显示处理中，然后下边有一个备注写着已发接受函。对，我要知道这个有什么代表，这个下边的，还是我们只要看那个处理中？
你去看处理中就行。In
好的，
processing 就是说处理中，就是说我们的这些材料都已经给学院的具体的备注，可能是我们老师这边，比如已经跟学院送了，就会发一些自己的备注。你只要看你的 status 是 in processing 就 OK 了。
好的，谢谢。
excuse me, do you have government scholarship for bachelor's degree in chemical engineering taught in English? And is the deadline the same as 5th of February?
You mean the CSC scholarship for bachelor?
Yes, and
We
in
only
English.
have type A. We only have type A for CSC. Yeah.
That's for bachelor in English, right?
Yes, bachelor for the type A, we didn't have the maybe major limited or other things. It's all comply. But for the type A, you need to apply to your embassy. So the deadline you need to maybe contact with your embassy.
Oh, okay.
So
Thank you.
you can
Lausha, I
explain.
have a question.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Lausha, I want to ask that I'm already studying in China, doing MBA, but I don't have any scholarship yet. So I want to apply for the scholarship. The question is that do I have to provide police clarification certificate and the medical certificate because I'm already in China. So I came in September. So I think those are valid still.
So when you graduate from your current school?
Yeah, I was graduated from Pakistan in computer science, and now I'm doing MBA in China, in Hubei province.
So you will graduate from the MBA?
No, I want to reapply in MBA.
I have for the students who already enrolled in Chinese universities, they must drop out from their current university and apply for our degree program. You cannot maybe, if you are current students in other university, you can in China, you cannot apply for our programs.
Oh, thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is there any scholarship in China for MBBS on fully funded?
We didn't have BBS in Tianjin University, so sorry about it. We don't have this major.
Okay. So any bachelor's degree program?
Yes, we have for English taught program, we have 3 majors for English taught. Yeah, you want to apply for English taught?
No, not English. Any other subject, please?
You can check our list. I think our ambassador has set full list about our bachelor degree. We have told you for the CSC Type A, you can we didn't have any major limitations. You can apply with any majors, and for Tianjin University scholarships, we also didn't have major limitations.
Okay, thank you.
Roshi, can I ask you a question too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Xiao Xiao. I am Ahmed Farbi, first from Bangladesh. So I want to study at your reputed university. It was one of my dream. So I have just completed my HSC from my country and scored GPA 5 in science. So I would like to study at your university in bachelor's program. Can I get CSC scholarship at undergraduate program in the upcoming intake?
I said for bachelor programs, we only have CSC Type A. So for Type A, you must apply to your embassies. And maybe for the Silk Road programs, we maybe have some majors, maybe can offer it for bachelor degree. So if you want to apply for Silk Road program for bachelor degree, you can check our website in March about the major, because Silk Road program have the major limitations. Only few majors can apply it.
Can I ask a question? Okay, I wanted to ask, does your university offer undergraduate Chinese language degree programs? And what are your requirements for us to apply for that scholarship if you have it? And also, now I'm doing my HSK 4. I will write my exam in December. So I wanted to know how. Yeah, that's it.
So you want to apply for Chinese related majors, yeah?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, we have it. And for the majors in our school, we have some majors like Chinese language for bachelor degree, and the HSK, you must maybe HSK 4 is okay for apply to it.
Okay, so do I have to finish like my degree program, my undergraduate degree program that I'm doing right now? Or if I just pass HSK 4, I will just apply and come there to China? And also is the scholarship fully funded?
So nowadays you study bachelor degree in your in your country, yeah?
Mm.
So do
Can you
you
come
have
again?
so do you have high school graduation certificate? You have it, yeah?
Yes, I have it.
Yes, for our bachelor degree, we only check the high school graduation certificate. So if you maybe want to continue your maybe study for undergraduates in China, and I think you can use your high school certificate to apply for it. And for the scholarship or for all the majors, you can apply for Tianjin University scholarship for bachelor degrees. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I have a question related to MBA program. I want to ask what majors are you offering in fields like MBA in finance, management, or in marketing, maybe?
You want to know the exactly course for MBA?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I think you can maybe send email to the graduate email box, and I can send you some documents about this major. Okay.
Okay, also I have another question. What about Chinese 1 year language scholarship? Does your university offer that?
We only have the scholarship for language program for the maybe CIS. I have told you before. The scholarship. Wait a moment. I will show you.
Okay, thank you.
For this international Chinese language teacher scholarship, they also offer the short time scholarship, the scholarship for short time Chinese language. So if you want to maybe apply for 1 year Chinese language program, and you can apply for this scholarship. For others, we didn't have any scholarship for this program.
Laoshi, I have a question. Recently I asked about you that I am doing MBA from another university, but the thing is, if I apply and if I got selected, then I can drop the program. If I cannot drop, before applying, if I didn't get admission in your university and I also dropped from my university. So
Yes, but
what's the solution?
I want to tell you that this is a requirement of Chinese government for Chinese education government. The students cannot apply for other universities if they have already the current students, the enrolled students in one university in China. You cannot do it. This is a requirement. We can do nothing.
Okay.
Hello, I have a question. I am right at the moment HSK 4 and
to answer some questions, okay?
Okay.
I need to drink some water, okay? Right. Timothy will help me to answer. You can ask.
Yes, please ask your questions.
Okay, I'm right at the moment HSK 4 and I'm planning to register at Silk Road Scholarship. And do you think I will get accepted or automatically not accepted?
Oh, I think because the requirements for the HSK for the Silk Road Scholarship Chinese program is HSK 5, so I think you can improve your HSK because later the HSK will be updated. Because Silk Road program, it will open at around March or April. So later, if it is updated and you see the minimum requirements, then please improve it to fulfill the minimum requirement for the HSK. And also, are you maybe in your previous study using full Chinese taught?
What?
In your previous study, do you study in the full Chinese taught program?
No, I'm like an undergraduate. I am like in my senior school right now, so I haven't like studied in universities.
Yes, so right now, you need to improve your HSK so that you can fulfill the minimum requirements.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Any other questions? You can continue ask your question.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, please.
Can I apply many scholarship at the same time? For
Yes.
example, CSC.
Yes, maximum you can apply 2 scholarships to Tianjin University. So the way to apply is you upload 2 forms in the application portal in Tianjin University. So maximum 2.
Type A or type B?
It's up to you. You can apply type B and then you can apply one of the university scholarship. But you cannot apply type A and type B in the same university. So you must apply, for example, type B, and you can also apply Tianjin government scholarship. So upload both.
Yes. Can I apply type B?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Timothy.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, good morning,
From
and
your
thank you for the
presentation,
session.
I can see that there are 3 types of scholarship. Can you explain about the type C scholarship? And the second question would be, can we apply type A and type B to different university in the same time? Thank you.
Yeah. So actually type C is very rare. It's a designated program and the deadline is, it depends on the website that you see. For example, type C for different programs. I suggest for you is to apply only like type A or type B because type C, you have to pay attention to the update. So for your second question is that yes, you can apply type A or type B to different universities. So I recommend you, you have the time now, you can apply either type A or type B.
Okay, so type C is for specific subject or specific nationality or what?
Type C, they have many designated programs, for example, for Africa, UN, or for Europe. So that has many programs that has many different requirements. So what I suggest to you, if you really want to see type C, then you have to look at the specific website, as there's too much programs and different requirements. So I think that, you can see in the internet yourself and you can see which one applies to you. But let's say if it is too much, please apply type A or type B.
Okay, since we are able to apply both type A and type B together, is there any possibility that we can get 2 acceptance for type A and type B also in the same time?
So for the CSC, if you apply either type A or type B, or you apply at the same time, CSC will allocate you the first one, which one accept you for the first time. It will not be there are 2 acceptance letter. There will be like the first, for example, you apply for type A to that university, type B to Tianjin University. If the first admission comes from Tianjin University, you will only receive that from Tianjin University.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you for the session.
Yes.
Yeah, please pertaining the issue of the English proficiency, as we made mention, if you don't have like IELTS or the TOEFL, you can use an English certificate from the university. So
Yes.
does that means after maybe getting acceptance, you have to provide English proficiency letter again, or there's no need?
Yeah, no need. So if you previously studied in full English taught, you can use the medium of instruction certificate in your application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
As we made mention again, you can apply it for like 2 opportunities.
Yes, maximum 2
So
scholarships.
yeah, what about if I have already submitted my first application? Am I
Mhm.
going to request for the university so that they can revoke the application for me in order to upload the second scholarship, or how am I going to do?
Right now, which scholarship you have submitted? Which
I have
form?
submitted my CSC type B.
Okay, so if you apply for CSC type B, I think you do not need to upload the second form because as I explained, let's say your evaluation didn't go through, Tianjin University will automatically reconsider you for either Tianjin government or the Peiyang scholarship. So it is, so it's the process.
Okay, thank you very much. I will really appreciate for this Zoom.
Sure. Okay, next question.
Hello, I have a question.
Yeah.
One is regarding applying to university
Yeah.
without a scholarship. How much is the fees in dollars for the MBA program, master program?
Oh, so I think in the tuition form, you mean for the MBA program?
Yeah.
In the tuition section, I think I can share here. So for the MBA program, here in the master is 39,000 yuan. If you divide it by 5, so it is about 7,500 in US dollars. But you can convert it yourself because in your currency. So this is the fees in English. But for Chinese is
Okay.
this. So yeah, please convert in your currency. It's about this.
Okay. Second question is if I want to study this program in Chinese, but first I want to apply for Chinese scholarship in this university.
Yes. So
Language.
you mean the language program?
Yeah, language program scholarship. So I can get it through the portal, the university portal, right?
Yes. So you can apply for the CSC. I assume you already have HSK.
I apply for this in the university portal and the CSC as well.
Yes. So let's say so now you already have submit CSC and the Tianjin University portal. Later, if you let's say I hope that you get admitted, then you will get the 1-year preparatory program for the Chinese language.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sure. Welcome. Okay, next question.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Akash Ishad. I'm from Pakistan. I just wanted to know about the information regarding PhD program in Media and Communication Studies or Film and Cinema or any related program either your university is offering or not. I have done my 18 years education with 3.85 CGPA out of 4, and I have 10 research publications and 2 ebooks publications related to my field as well. So I wanted that either you people have any PhD program related to my field in your university, and I wanted to definitely to apply on scholarship as well. So can you provide any information about that?
So basically, I think one of our ambassador can send the list of the PhD major. So PhD major, as you said, in communication, we have major. One of them is information communication engineering, but the complete list, please see the list sent in the chat because we have many programs offered. One of them is ICT, information communication. So if other majors is related, please see in the list. And it is also provided in English Talk. So
where is the list?
Yeah, in the chat. It's in the chat Zoom.
All right. One more thing I wanted to ask is, can you guide me about scholarship? That what kind of scholarship your university is offering for PhD students? And I don't have any particular information or any proper information about the scholarship process. That if I find any suitable course specialization in PhD, so what would be the next procedure? To whom I should contact, or where should I apply for admission and for scholarship as well?
Yes. So for the scholarship of PhD, I will share here. For the PhD, you can see here we offered the Chinese government scholarship type B, type A, and Peiyang Future Scholarship. So for you to apply for the scholarship, please directly go to our online application portal, and then you can directly continue to apply online. So the application is online, and you can prepare for the scholarship. And I have shared to you like the requirements and the links, and you can directly continue to apply. So I suggest that we still have time for the type B, and you can apply for the scholarship.
Okay, what are the deadlines of type B?
5 February 2025. Yeah, it's
okay. Okay, and when would be the decision would be announced?
So for the CSC Type B, the interview will be between February and March, and decision probably in May or at June or July. So it depends.
All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, next question.
Sir, I am applying for PhD Computer Sciences, and I have sent many emails to the professors according to my research interest, but I didn't get any response. Can I apply without acceptance letter for PhD?
Yes, you can apply without acceptance letter, and it's okay. At least in your application, you prepare your research plan and you can provide the instruction in detail, and then it's okay. It also doesn't affect the chances or what. It just depends on the evaluation, research plan, and during online interview. So yeah, you can continue.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next question.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes.
I have a question about CSC selection. So, what are the main requirements which affect your selection for CSC?
So for the requirement of selection for the CSC, there are no one aspect. So every aspect will be evaluated. As I have shared the requirements, for example, from transcript, research plan, and for example, in your application, you have provided, for example, recommendation, acceptance, or paper. So it all depends on the evaluation that you provide. So even if, let's say, you have very high GPA or very high research, for example, research profile, it doesn't give you a guarantee. However, in all the performance in your evaluation and application process, it all be evaluated. So that's what I criteria. There are no one criteria. All criteria will be considered from the teachers.
Sir, if there are two students, one student has a very good profile in every aspect, and the other student is very lower as compared to first student, and first student rejected by CSE, and the second student which has a lower profile accepted for CSE. So what is the reason behind this?
There's a lot of consideration for in all aspects. So we cannot say if you have this, then we can admit it. No, there's no guarantee. So it depends on the evaluation, and it just depends. All the aspects will be evaluated. There's no one criteria.
Oh, okay. So one more thing is about the response from the professor. There are so many students send emails for acceptance letter to professor, but professor even didn't bother to respond them. So why you people didn't send a message or arrange a meeting for professor? They should at least respond to student, either they are fit for their research group or not.
Yeah, as I mentioned, for the response from the professor, they are quite busy and they will receive so many emails, like many emails from the students, and professors simply are busy and didn't have time to send the emails, even if they have read the emails. So it depends on the professor as well. And even let's say we can contact the professor, it's impossible because the professor are too busy. So what can I say is that you have contact the professors, make a follow-up emails, then that's it. We can wait for the professor to reply. If not, then yeah, we can continue to apply without the acceptance letter.
I want to add one thing in this for the acceptance letter.
Hello?
Hello. If you are applying for the PhD and you are trying to get the acceptance letter, then first you need to make your research proposal. And with attached CB, you have to send to the professor. If he is interested, then he will mail you. That is the most important things. Without research proposal, if you send, he will not be that much interested.
So you don't think so this type of behavior or this type of non-response from the professor disappoint a lot of students?
No, don't think like that, because many students, because the professors, they are mostly busy. So if they are, it means really like your research proposal, they will definitely go for your reply your mail. But if they are not interested, then they will not reply. So while sending the research proposals, while sending your research direction, you have to be very careful. The many students, what they do mistake is that they copy the research direction from the professor and they directly post it. So it shows clear fake. So you have to make your own research direction, which is related to your professors. After that only, it will be accepted.
So, but in China, there's a lot of possibility that you present a research proposal. It is not sure that professor will follow that your prepared research proposal. Every professor start research by his own interest.
Yeah, I understand your point, but means your research direction is one, you are interested in something, and the professor research direction is in another thing. Then it cannot be matched. The professor, he will not accept on that conditions. So your research direction should be matched as a professor's research direction. I didn't mean to say that it should completely match, but you have general idea about the research direction on which the professor he is working on it.
Oh, okay, I got your point. Okay, thank you for your time and thank you for such a great seminar, which are definitely helping students. Thank you.
Welcome. It's our pleasure.
Okay, thank you, Adarsha, and we welcome the next question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, my name is Gabit. I'm calling from Kazakhstan. There's a question regarding the language year. So I guess it was been asked before, but just some clarification. So we're applying for the Type A, Type B scholarship, and whether your, let's say, whether my application has been accepted, and within this accepted application, so it should be provided the language year for those people who don't know Chinese, right?
Yes, if they apply for the Chinese Thought program and they are admitted, then there will be 1 year preparatory language program.
So it's kind of a 1 year for the language courses, and then should we apply once more again for the course applied or what?
No. So if you apply CSC and you apply Chinese Thought program, then after the 1 year language program, immediately continue for the degree program.
For the degree, so it will be just a kind of a exam for the providing the HSK 3 or 4, whatever it's been required for the Chinese Thought program, right?
Yes, according to the requirements, and then after the language program, then continue to study for the degree program.
Okay. The another question: is it possible, for instance, to apply for the Type A program using the different agencies? For example, using the Tianjin agency and let's say another agencies, kind of it.
You mean different university?
No, for let's say for this university, but using the different type agencies, let's say. As far as I understand, the Tianjin University it's one agency, there is another agency, and a third agency, kind of it. Will it be kind of a...
You mean to say that you want to apply in the different universities for the Type A?
Yes. No, not different. Let's say one university, this university, but using different agencies.
Yeah, you can.
The agency number for this university is 10056. So you cannot have another agency number. Only one agency number for the Tianjin University, which is 10056.
Yes. So if you meant that the agency for the Type B is 10056, but for the Type A, the agency is your embassy. But remember that the Type A and Type B, you cannot type in the same university. So it has to be different.
No. I want to make it correct. No, Timothy. You can apply for the Type A in the Tianjin University and Type B also in the Tianjin University. Later, when the confirmation will be made, you have to choose either Type A or Type B in the last final time. So you can apply from Type A also, from Type B also. It's not a problem. But later, when you get selected, you have to choose either Type A or Type B. That is the thing.
Mm-hmm. But it will be given the selection for me, or will be given the selection for the for the council, for the I don't know, for the university council or Chinese council. which scholarship will be provided for the applicant?
For the
From the
scholarship
Chinese,
admission, if you apply both, then the first admission results will be given. So the first result, and then it will be given to you.
Okay, okay. It's more clear right now for me. And the question, just to double clarification, so kind of the selection process. So it's a kind of be I don't know, the gradings of your provided documents, your let's say knowledge of English, knowledge of Chinese, and your provided and so on. Which more important during the providing the application? I mean, make more sense
Yeah,
to.
as I said, there from all the provided documents, there are no one criteria, so everything will be evaluated.
Everything in general, you mean? So it's case by case, you mean, right? Okay, then,
So,
thank you.
yeah, sure. Okay, next question.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. So, Chipote, I want to ask you about the study experience resume. What is? Can you explain it once again?
Yes. So study
Yeah.
experience resume, yeah, is one
Okay,
of the
okay.
documents that are provided, and I think I can share to you how to get it. So here, if you go to the website of the Tianjin University, and here you can see from the download and admissions here, and then you can see, for example, in my program, then you can see here study experience resume. It's actually a template. So the template here, you must fill this and then upload in the Tianjin University portal. Here, the resume, please fill your education degree in chronological order. So if you apply for master, you fill your bachelor and your high school. If you apply for bachelor, you fill your high school. If you apply for doctoral, fill your master, bachelor, or high school. So please upload this document in the document section. So this is study experience resume.
To add one more thing on this study experience resume. So if you have the gap during the study period, suppose you completed your study and you have a gap of 2 years or 1 year, maintain that gap period. Without gap period, it will be rebooked your applications. So if you have done the work or internship, mention that things in the study experience resume also.
Okay, if I have experience, then it won't be problem, I think.
Yeah. I think you are from Nepal, yeah?
Yeah, I'm from Nepal.
Okay. If you have from the experience resume, then you can upload that, and you have to provide the documents, and you have to mention that all the things so that it will be easy.
Okay, and you also mentioned about a research proposal. So this research proposal writing is only for like study or research plan. So this also include for the master student. So those who want to pursue master.
So those who are pursuing for the master, main important is their study plan. And if you have a research proposal, that it will add more positive effect on your applications.
Okay. So what about motivation letter? We don't have to write motivation letter.
No, in the study plan only you can write as a motivational letter. If you have another, then you can upload that in other sections of the document.
Okay. And also I saw here like a scan of non-criminal records or student performance letter. So at the time of admission, we have to submit this also.
Yeah. But as you are in the Nepal, so it can be go from the police clearance certificate by the applications. So it will be easy within a 1-2 days, it will be issued, and so that you can upload that non-criminal certificate in the documents. Otherwise, if you cannot able to get that, then you can go from your previous university and ask the performance certificate, and you can upload that.
Through the university, they will provide us like performance certificate.
Yeah, means your character certificate. But I will recommend but I will recommend you apply the police clearance certificate because it is easy to get from the online only.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you, Adarsh, and all team.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's invite maybe last 5 students, and after it we'll end our semester. Okay, if you maybe have any questions, you can add Timothy or Adasha's WeChat or other maybe WhatsApp to us. So last 5 students, okay.
Okay, so I already applied for the university in December. But the application still says processing. Like, is there any idea when do I get an interview or something like this?
Yeah, so if you have applied, then probably the interview will be conducted around February or March for the interview. So please stand by. So the
Okay,
university, like
alright,
they conducted the interview, will be announced in batch. So you can stand by in your email notifications.
okay, okay. So I have another question.
Yeah.
So I applied to the CSC portal also and asked for the pre-admission letter. So after I get the pre-admission letter from Tianjin, do I need to withdraw the application and re-upload with the pre-admission letter, or should I just leave it like that?
No, so for the pre-admission, if you already apply in the TJU portal, then you can use the pre-admission letter to apply at the CSC portal type A. And then after you complete it and submit in the CSC portal, then it is done. So you
No,
just
I applied for the type B.
type B. So type B,
Yeah.
as I have explained, you apply at the CSC portal first, type B.
Yeah.
Then download the application form, continue at the TJU portal, and then after that, you just wait for the online interview. And then let's say you have passed the evaluation and then get the pre-admission. Tianjin University will help you to open the CSC portal, and then you can re-upload there. There will be additional guidance to re-upload your
Okay.
Yeah.
So no need to like withdraw myself, and Tianjin University will tell me. Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't need to withdraw, because when you get the pre-admission letter, the Tianjin University, it will inform you. And after providing the pre-acceptance means pre-admission letter, then you again go to the CSC portal and upload that pre-admission letter in the pre-admission section.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Welcome.
Next question.
But I want to inform you that if you maybe get a acceptance letter before.
Good day, everyone. My name is
moment.
Hafiz, and
Wait
I
a
am.
while.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I want to
Yeah, can you hear me?
answer. Yes, but wait for
Okay.
my.
My name is Hafiz,
Yeah.
and I'm from Nigeria.
Hello,
Wait a moment,
bro.
okay.
Hello, bro. Could you please mute for some times? The teacher, she will explain something. After that, you can ask the question. Okay? Please understand this.
Yes, because I want to answer the last student's question about acceptance letter. If he gets acceptance letter, maybe after he upload his application. If maybe you have received, if you get acceptance letter before the interview, you need to contact us, because maybe if you make an application without acceptance letter, we will contact the academic school to maybe search a professor for you. But if you have already get a acceptance letter, we will let the academic school know you have already have a professor. If you didn't give me that, maybe you will have 2 professors before interview, and it will be complicated for the next step. So just contact me when you have acceptance letter. Maybe send email to us, or we send message in the application system, or maybe make a call. It's all okay. I guess you can ask now.
Yes, Hafiz, you can ask your question.
Yes, guys, you can now ask the question.
Okay, so maybe next student, you can ask your question. Are there any other question? Everyone, we still have 3 spots
Hello.
left. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, my question is, what if we have 2.5 years of study gap but have job experience in other field?
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. You can miss. My meaning was that in the experience resume, means study experience resume, you have to maintain the gap, whether you have worked in other sector or anything, but you don't need to mention that gap because you have to cover that gap. That's the meaning.
While applying, I mentioned this in my scholarship application that currently I am doing a job, but I didn't upload any kind of experience letter.
So you can upload it in the other document section.
Okay. So my other question is, can we apply to Road Silk program and CSC Type B at the same time? Does university automatically converts it?
The first thing I want to inform you that for the Silk and Road program, there are limited measures and it will means open after some times. So it's better to apply the CSC Type B high-level postgraduate program because it covers all the measure. And the CSC Silk and Road program, it covers only the limited measures for the limited departments only. So it doesn't cover all the measure. And another thing is that CSC Silk Road program and the CSC Type B high-level postgraduate is same. Only the process is that the name is different, but other things are almost same, means the scholarship and application process is almost same. So it's better you apply in the high-level postgraduate program CSC Type B.
Okay. So my other question is, does university automatically convert our CSC scholarship application to university application if our application is refused by scrutiny of CSC?
Yes, yes. If you are selected by the university, but if you are not selected by the CSC in the further review, then your application will be automatically transferred to other university scholarship by the Tianjin University.
All right. So my last question is, last year I applied for CSC master's program and my interview was cleared. And after that, I was not contacted by university for some unknown reasons. Would you please clear what could be the possible reason? My interview was cleared.
So after you cleared the interview, did you get the means mail that you have cleared the interview?
Yes, my university status application status was also changed on university portal. It was showing that my interview is cleared.
Maybe there might be some issues in the mail or something. Otherwise, the candidates before then you are fulfilled in the university. Maybe your applications has been when did you apply? It depends upon the apply. So we recommend to the applicants to apply as early as possible because when you apply in the last moments, then other applicants they are already ahead. So maybe that might be the reasons, but I don't know exactly what has happened to you. But I wish this time you will get selected and come to the Tianjin University.
Great. Thank you so much. That's all. Good day.
Welcome. Welcome. Have a good day.
Sure. Now, next question. We have 2 students left.
Hello.
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 Hello. First of all, good afternoon to all of you. I want to know the application process for master, for master in data science. So I did not attend the session due to the power cutoff. So I like to know about the total application process. Though I have completed my bachelor in 2021 in BTech, so I have gap of almost 3 years, 3 to 4 years. So gap really affect or not?
Okay, I will say you. If you have completed your bachelor in 2021 and right now it is 2025 already started.
Yeah.
So you have to maintain the gap years because the gap year is important because it means during that period what you have done. You have to mention every details. Just like if you have work, then you mention the work experience. If you are preparing for the scholarship, mention that. If you are prepared for the IELTS and TOEFL, mention that. Means you have to mention the gap. That is the first thing I want to say about the gap. And another things about the process for the master program, which you want to apply, we have the CSC Type B and other university scholarship. If you are applying for the CSC Type B, first you have to upload your applications in the CSC portal. Complete your application form there by putting the agency number of the Tianjin University, which is 10056. After you completed your applications, download that application form and sign it. After that, again, you have to go to the Tianjin University portal and upload the CSC application form with all the details informations. And after that, your application process will be begin, and you have to be keep updated on your emails. That is the process.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Have a good day.
Adarsha, can I please get your WeChat?
Okay, sure. I will send my WeChat in the chat box.
All right, sure. Thank you.
So next question, we are setting the last question for the webinar.
Hi. I would just like to clarify if there are no master's program for industrial engineering or engineering management.
Industrial engineering. We have the master program for industrial engineering. However, it is for Chinese taught. The same also for master in management science and engineering. So I think if you're looking for the similar major, you can apply for MBA in English taught.
If it's in Chinese taught, do I have to have at least HSK 5, right?
Yes.
Or 6 is acceptable also?
6 is also acceptable.
As long as I pass, right?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. That's all.
Yes. Okay, we have reached the end after hold the webinar admission for the CSC Scholarship. I hope that all of our questions and the presentations today will help your application process. Remember that the deadline is coming closer. For the CSC is 5 February and the other CSC type A. So I hope you guys for the best of your application. For me, Ambassador and also Adarsha and also from the teacher have sent the contacts. Feel free to contact us along this application process, and do not forget to join the WeChat group we have sent in the chat box below, and you can ask us for more questions.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for Timothy, and thank you for Dasha to help me to give the students who want to apply for our university more advice. And if you guys maybe have questions, you can send emails or contact our ambassadors. They were very helpful. I think they will give you some advice to help you to apply successfully. Okay. Now we have ended our summer and hope to see you maybe in TJU in this September or next September. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Good luck for everyone for your application.
拜拜。
拜拜。
哎，可以结束了，宋老师。